Inside Out is the newest Pixar movie, and it's about this little girl who has to move from one place to another. She's moving to a new home, and the whole new home isn't too good. And like every kid when they have to move from one place to another, there are a lot of emotions that go on inside her head. Each emotion is portrayed by a character. Anger, joy, disgust, sadness, and fear. This movie is basically what's happening inside her head while she's going through everything that she's going through. And that's basically all I'm gonna say, because I want you to experience this movie for yourself. So I loved Pixar when I was younger. I love Toy Story, I love Up, I love WALL-E. Incredibles is one of my favorite movies of all time. Nemo is also one of my favorite movies of all time. But they did kind of go through a downfall after 2010. 2010 they had Toy Story 3, which was very great. And after that, they had movies that weren't too good, like Brave and Cars 2. Monsters University was okay. So I kind of lost faith in Pixar after all those movies came out. So I was really, really worried about this movie, because the last time they tried an original story, it was with Brave. And that wasn't too good. It could be my least favorite Pixar movie. But this is one of the best Pixar movies I have ever seen. It is so great to see Pixar being good again. So all the characters are incredibly fantastic. Joy, I liked her a lot more than I thought I would. She could be my favorite because she was funny, and she was always positive and confident in everything she was doing, and she was great. Sadness, I wasn't sure if I'd like her or not from the trailers, but she was very funny and good. Fear was also hilarious. I really liked him. Anger is definitely one of the best characters. He was so funny and hilarious, and laughs happened. Disgust is also good. She may be my least favorite of all the characters, but she's still good. There are also some other characters that are like inside her brain that aren't the emotions. They're different things, like for example her imaginary friend is in there, and I'm not really going to say much about them because I want you to experience those characters when you see it. So I was absolutely baffled by how clever this is. This is just, how do people come up with this movie? It is so clever. And in my opinion, this is the saddest Pixar movie. Some people may disagree with that, but I cried twice during this movie. Twice. It was incredibly emotional, and that's really great. And this movie also is very, very funny at times, obviously, because it's a Pixar movie. And Pixar movies are usually very funny. What's great about Pixar is that they always strive to make their movies good for all ages. Anyone can laugh at the jokes that the characters make. They're not just poop and fart jokes like they would have in other little kid movies. This movie can be good for kids and adults. Pixar is perfect at making family movies for the entire family to enjoy. And the humor is very good. I laughed a lot during this movie, actually. And the emotions that go inside the kid's head, they are so relatable. Especially if you're a kid, you'll identify with everything that she's going through. And everyone has been a kid at one point in their life, so adults will also very much identify with the feelings that she has. And this movie definitely takes its audience very seriously. It's not just a stupid kiddie movie. And when you identify with the kid, Riley, in this movie, it makes it so emotional. The stuff that she has to go through. You really understand where she's coming from and why she's feeling the way she is. Because Pixar is able to make this movie so identifiable. But yeah, this is one of my favorite Pixar movies. I might actually like it better than Toy Story. So there's that. And this is one of the best movies I've seen this year so far. Pixar has really outdone themselves this time. And I'm going to give Inside Out an A+. I really can't believe that this is good enough to deserve an A+. Pixar, you're back. Make the good dinosaur good. Follow me on Twitter, and if you like this, you can subscribble or watch some of my other videos. Okay, bye-bye. am I doing?